Well, not since Cardigan Bay and Young Quinn has there been such hype for a down-under imported horse. It's New Zealand champion pacer Auckland Reactor we're talking about. He's invaded America, and he's been called the Flying Machine. Sold to American interests for a staggering $3.5 million US. He's a 5-year-old son of Mach 3. He's been nearly flawless, winning 25 of 31 career starts and almost $1 million US. Those that have seen him race have been duly impressed by his flawless and powerful gait. Many feel he's capable of breaking the world race record of 146-4 right here in the U.S. And just like Some Beach Somewhere, Auckland Reactor is also from that same first crop of Mach 3. Now, with the retirement of Mr. Big and Artificial and Shadow Play, the time could be ripe for a new free-for-all star to emerge, perhaps from down under in the form of Auckland Reactor. American horses have generally been faster, but down under the breed has gotten better, and the free-for-all ranks there have gotten stronger, haven't they?
Oh yeah, I think the free-for-all ranks up down there are probably even better than they are here right now. Over the years, they've got better and better, and right now they're a great bunch of free-for-allers.
And hopefully this is a prime example of that. Syndicate manager John Curtin has stated that Auckland Reactor needs to break a world race record here to be a success. He's capable of doing it, and he's already broken several records in his homeland. Is the pressure on you here?
Well, the pressure's not on me, the pressure's on him. Everything's gone well so far, so I think his first few starts are important, but he's got a shot to do big things if everything breaks his way and he stays healthy.
This guy got a great start. The phones were ringing off the hook when he was a 2-year-old, even before he raced, and he was lightly raced, only 5 for 5 as a freshman, and the patience with this horse has paid off, hasn't it?
It has, and he had the ability as a 2-year-old, but they put him away, and it's paid off.
Well, Jeremy Young is shipped with the horse, but the horse didn't come with a driver. Who's the driver?
Brian Sears is driving him. He's qualifying today, and hopefully Brian will stay with him, yes.
All right. Well, that was a good decision, I think. Reports have come that Auckland Reactor initially had to overcome some sickness, ulcer issues. I heard that you mentioned a minor back and foot issues. Also, allergies treated with a hyperbaric chamber.
Yes, he's had some allergy problems, and he had minor things when he got here, and he got the virus, which is pretty standard for every horse that comes from New Zealand and Australia. And he got over it quick, and he's responded well.
What is his overall physical condition right now? I mean, he hasn't raced in a long time,
right.
but he's well on his way to qualifying.
Yeah, he's well on his way. He'll need 2-3 runs to sharpen him up, but he's in top shape.
What particular race are you pointing for initially?
Well, there's a bunch of good races. There's the Breeders' Crown, and of course we got the Houghton and the U.S. Pacing Championship here, and we got the Canadian Pacing Derby. I mean, there's a bunch of top races for these open horses today.
How have you trained him? Have you trained him like a down under horse or a North American horse?
Basically a mixture. When I first started training him back, I trained him back his style, just to keep him in the rhythm. And lately I've gone an extra trip with him and hooked him to the bike and got him used to that.
And is a mile distance his ideal distance? I mean, he's been used to going longer, right?
Well, I think the mile racing will suit him when he really gets used to it because, like I say, he's very strong and he can carry his speed a long way. So when everything gets settled, I think the mile racing will really suit him.
We're with Brian Sears, the White Knight, and Brian Sears. You just qualified Auckland Reactor. First of all, from our vantage point here, I can't tell. Did he beat Beauville Power? Did he win the qualifier?
Yeah, he won the qualifier pretty handily. I mean, it's a qualifier. You can't put much into a qualifier, but I was just happy the way he handled, the way he sat in a hole, and the way he was gated, and his manners. That was my main concern, and the fact that he finished the mile real fresh. I think we came home around 26-4, 27 flat. So he definitely has some ability, and like I said, I liked his manners. So looking forward to see how he performs when we have to put him up against some real horses.
I believe he's got at least 1 or 2 more qualifiers in store. How was he off the wings of the gate? Did he want to go on? Was he too anxious? I noticed he wears earplugs.
Yeah, he has an open bridle, and I think he wants to be a little aggressive off the gate, but I just kind of eased him out of there, and he wanted to take off a little bit, but I kind of let him know that we weren't going to do that, and you know what? He did what I asked, and so I was pleased with that.
All right, Kelvin Harrison, the qualifier is in. We spoke to Brian Sears. We got the thumbs up, the A-OK from him. How about you?
Yeah, I was very happy with it. Worked out good. He got to follow, and He was strong. I was impressed with him. His first stake race is Tioga, June 13th.
All right. Well, mission accomplished. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ken.